My next guest, he's a media personality. He is a content creator. He is a avid Buffalo Bills fan and runs a Fight Bananas. Please welcome back onto the show, Dave Van Auken. How you doing, Dave?
Doing good, brother. Doing good, man. I need one of those long business cards, brother. It gets longer and longer. I don't know how I keep doing it, but what's up, man? How's things in your world, dude?
Good, man. Good. Texas is hot, but you're in Florida out there, so
Yeah,
I know you know what heat is over
brutal,
here.
brutal, absolutely brutal, man. I walk out and it's a pool. It's a walk-in pool outside my house right now.
Yeah, man, it's pretty wild, but other than that, pretty good. PFL San Antonio's coming up over here, so we're excited to be covering that over here. I'm from San Antonio. So it should be fun, man. How's life for you, man? I know there's a lot going on in the fight world, sports world. How's life for you, Dave?
Yeah, man, it's doing great. It's a great time of the year. A lot of PFL stuff, like you said. Pumped for that as well. The San Antonio MSG show, Game Bread, Bare Knuckle. We're doing a lot of that. We got that big Jacksonville show coming up in September. Pumped on that. A lot of UFC. It seems like it's the UFC really jumps on this summer. They know there's no football. We have like a month out. We're about to get into football season. There's this little gap. So the UFC goes all in. I can't wait. UFC 291. We got Nashville coming up. So a lot of great MMA action. So yeah, man, life's good. Business is good.
Been great, man. Now it's been about a year since we last had you on here. We were getting ready for the last season. You had a lot of high hopes with the Buffalo Bills.
Yeah, man.
Didn't go the way you expected it to, I'm sure. What was your take on all that, man?
So it's crazy you say that, right? So the first, and I don't know if you're watching that show, Quarterbacks on Netflix. Great show. I'm telling you, peek it out. So I don't know if you remember early in the season, midway through, they had that great game, Buffalo at Kansas City, and Buffalo beat Kansas City. Like Buffalo was the 1 seed, and they were top of the AFC. Everything was going good. And I never want to make excuses. There's reasons I feel like they were in Cincinnati, and then that whole Damar Hamlin thing happened, and let's just be honest, they just never recovered. And I don't think they should. Like, one of their brothers in arms, one of their, you can tell, one of their beloved teammates. It wasn't a guy you can tell they didn't like. I know maybe he wasn't one of the most important players, number-wise, but you could tell he's a beloved teammate. And when you see that, I can't even imagine, right? Like when a family, seems like when a family goes through a trauma scenario, sometimes the family splinters. And one thing I would say, it seems like the team never splintered. They seems like they've had each other back, but the team was never the same. They never had the same mojo. They were kind of squeaking by. I remember the next week when they did play against New England, and they had that crazy kickoff return to a win, right? Yeah. I know you're New England guys, and they did beat the Patriots that week. But they like barely kind of beat them. They won, but they didn't beat them like they should have. It was a shootout. Yeah, and they barely got Miami in the playoffs, and then Cincy beat our butts. It was one of those things, man. I don't want to make excuses, and this is the year. Like, you don't want to do it, but this is a big season. Cincy's tough. We all know what the Kansas City is, the dynasty in Lumen. Yeah. It's going to be tough. The AFC's monsters. You got the Jets. Everyone is praising the Jets right now. I can't wait till they go 7-10. I cannot wait. I'm going to be loving it so much, but it's gonna be a big year for Buffalo. I'm pretty pumped. I'm excited.
I will note this. I'm looking forward. Monday Night Football, Buffalo against New York. Cannot wait for that.
31-20 Buffalo. Calling it right now.
31-20 Buffalo. So some people are telling me to take the Jet spread.
No, I'm telling you, Buffalo. It's one of those things. One, new team, Aaron Rodgers. He doesn't do good with newness. Let's just be honest. Last year in Green Bay, it took them a while to get going. That's just one of his things. I think they will be okay towards the end of the year, but he doesn't do well with newness. That's one. And two, they're getting all the hype, all the love, all the press.
Practice footage coming out.
Angry Giant. Buffalo is upset. They're the ones that got whooped in the postseason. They're getting no press, no love. I don't know if you have any banana hat, any guarantee on your show. Buffalo's going to whoop that ass week 1. I'm telling you, they're going to whoop that ass.
Well, that's the game I'm looking forward to. But look, there has been, let's call it drama, or, I don't know how the media wants to perceive it, but drama with Buffalo, the Stephon Diggs situation. Does that kind of concern you, man? Because I think a lot of people, like, they're playing to Aaron Rodgers, right? Oh, the Jets are here. They're trying to, like, put down the Bills here. I mean, does that concern you?
No, so you say that. I don't think it's drama. I think it's Stephon Diggs. Like everyone else. We signed the defensive tackle.
Ed Oliver.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Ed is fine. Von
Miller's coming back.
Yeah, Vaughn is healthy, ready.
Yeah.
I love Kincaid. Like Kincaid's going to kill you. Ready for a fantasy? I think Cook's going to be amazing in the backfield. Everything else is fine. Diggs is unhappy. Like Diggs wants to win, and I kind of, it's one of those things. It's weird. He's not like Antonio Brown or like T.O. Like he really does want to win, and I kind of like. You ready? Pun intended. I dig that about Diggs. Like he wants to win. He wants to just win AFC championships.
Dig that about Diggs.
You like that? You like that?
Yeah,
you can put that on a
t-shirt.
t-shirt.
You can put on a t-shirt. There you go.
Like he doesn't want to go 12-5 and lose to Cincy anymore. He's over that. I think he's done that. He wants to win. So I'm not worried about it. And let's just be honest too, in the 2023 in the NFL, I think it's easy to get a number one wideout. They're cropping them out of the colleges all the time. I think you can sign one pretty easily. You can trade one pretty easily. You ready for this one?
Go for it.
I think there's a weird thing in the NFL. I can see if it goes sideways, and I don't think it will, but if Diggs goes sideways, since he's not going to be able to sign Burrow, Chase, and Higgins.
Nope.
I think T. Higgins could be a Buffalo Bill in 16 months. I think that could happen.
Higgins is probably going to leave. The president pretty much admitted. We saw the crazy contract with Justin Herbert. Let me give you my list here. Okay, my top 10 QB list. I had just posted it. Okay. Some people gave me some, different reactions, various reactions. Okay. So we got Mahomes 1, Burrow 2, Allen 3. You can talk to me about that later. Trevor 4, Jalen Hurts 5, Herbert 6, Rodgers 7, Lamar 8, Stafford 9, and Goff 10. If you ask me anything about Stafford and Goff, I'll take them in clutch time over Dak Prescott and Kirk Cousins. I don't believe in Derek Carr. Kyler Murray's hurt. Did I answer all your questions there?
It's a pretty good list. You ready for this? So I think my one, hyperbolic, or my one thing that I'm kind of higher or lower on people, I think I'm lower on Jalen Hurts than most. You ready?
Yeah, I agree with you.
I got Jalen Hurts like 7 or 8. Like I think he had a great year, great 1 year. He had the great OC, great DC. Out of nowhere, the weapons were insane, right? You have Devontae Smith. He's got AJ. He had everything healthy. Everything was right. Even he was healthy. All that. So not going to take anything away, but it was 1 year. Like it was 1 year, and everything behind it. There was rumors, not even rumors. It was out there. They were even trying to trade for Russell Wilson. If Russell Wilson said okay, he doesn't even get that 1 year off. So
yeah.
He proved the year, which was great, but I'm not like everyone's in it. Like Jalen's like a lock top 5 guy. He is not in my top 5 at all. He's 7 or 8. I got Lamar ahead of him. I got Justin Herbert definitely ahead of Jalen Hurts. So I got him. But no, that's a really good top 10 list. I am a diehard Buffalo Bills guy. I am a Josh Allen guy. But I would say I am a realist. Right now, you have to plug Joe Burrow in front of Josh Allen. You have to. Just what they've been doing and what Joe Burrow has been for the last 3 years in front of Allen. You gotta give the man respect. He's 2. Until Allen makes that step in the playoffs, you got to give Burrow. He's 2.
Yeah, people give me crap on the Trevor over Jalen Hurts thing. No. Passing numbers were comparable. Like they were pretty much the same. Trevor actually had a better completion percentage. Trevor Lawrence did. 1 year, like you just said, for Jalen Hurts, 1 year. And then, I look at 1 year for Trevor Lawrence with competent coaching, and it's pretty much comparable to what Jalen Hurts is doing there. Jalen Hurts is a great fantasy football quarterback. I'd love to have him there. I just don't know. I love the work ethic, but like you just said, 1 year, man, 1 year. Let me shift to this though. So NFL season's going to start. What team were you looking forward to? Is there a specific storyline you're looking to see? I told you last year, I wasn't buying the Russell Wilson hype. I just wasn't buying it. Clearly that didn't work out. Is there something you're looking forward to? Is there a question you have that you want answered? Besides
for me, of course, with me being a Buffalo Bills guy, I am 1,000%. I can't wait to watch Hard Knocks. I cannot wait. It's not even, I'm such a positive pro guy. I cannot wait to see the New York Jets go 6-11. I can't wait for Greg Sala to get fired. I cannot wait to injuries happen in New York. I don't see it. I don't like it. I don't know if you're a Fox Sports guy. Nick Wright literally went through the lineage of who the Jets beat last year, their quarterbacks, and how they beat them, and how they beat the Browns in that crazy 2 touchdown in 13 seconds. Like, all that stuff's like, I just don't see it, man. I really don't. And even Aaron Rodgers, Aaron Rodgers, decline over the last 3 years, consistently declining. Like everyone thinks Aaron Rodgers is just going to be this like what Brady popped in Tampa, and I don't even see that. And like
Oh,
Garrett
nowhere
Wilson
near.
is a stud. Like Garrett Wilson's really, really good. But like you got to put respect on Mike Evans and Chris Godwin's name. Like Mike Evans was like there already, like 7 year, 6 year, bound to be Hall of Famer. Like Garrett Wilson's not there yet. Like Garrett Wilson's not the guy. Who's the receiver on the other side? The
Corey
O line
Davis.
are totally different. What's up?
Corey Davis. Corey
Like
Davis, Alan Lazard, Randall Cobb.
Like, come on, those are like C minus guys. Chris Godwin's an A. Chris Godwin's a guy. Like, and then you had Gronk, you had AB coming on, like totally different. Same thing on the Rams side when they got Stafford. Cooper Kupp is an A plus 5 year veteran guy, and then you got OBJ to get him over the top. Like, I just don't see it, man. I really don't. Like the Jets are going to be that team. They are getting so much love and so much pub. So when they go 6-11, I'm going to be so happy. I cannot wait.
I'm down on the Lions. I'll say that right now. I think there's too much hype. I think week 1 will be a blowout. We'll see. You know, I could be surprised. I'm not trying to hate. I have people there that like for the Woodward Sports Network. They're great people out there that cover the Lions out there. Oh, don't give me shit, guys. Don't give me shit for that one. But I'm just not buying it, man. It seems too hopeful. What do you think?
It's crazy. It's again though. I see what you're saying. I totally get it, and the money's on them, and they're the favorites to win the division. It's wild to say the Detroit Lions are the favorite, right? But the division's bad. Like I don't believe in Chicago. I'm not a believer in Jordan Love in Green Bay either. And I get the whole Minnesota's falling back thing. I understand it, but like, are they going to fall back 13-7? Like, I don't get that. Like, I can think they're going to be a 10-win team. Like, I think they're solid. Like Kirk Cousins and Justin Jefferson still there. Like, if Justin Jefferson stays healthy and Kirk stays healthy, like that is good enough in 2023 to get you 8, 9, 10 wins, just how it is. I really like the receiver they got at the USC is good. They got a defensive coordinator. I think they got Brian Flores, right? Is their DC now, I believe.
No, Brian Flores. Where did Brian go? That he might
have
gone to
Minnesota.
Miami. No, Vic Fangio got Miami.
Yeah, so he went to Miami. He went to Minnesota, Flores.
There you go.
He's a really good defensive coach. Like, so that should go up a little bit. So they got really good coaching. Like, again, I don't think they're going to go 13-4 or 14-3 by any means, but like they're a solid team. So I think Detroit is good. Like, I don't think Detroit's 4-13 by any means, but I think Detroit will win 8, 9, or 10 games. They're in that range.
That's fair. Dave, is there anything you want to let the audience know before we sign off here, man?
And just everyone should download, subscribe to you, bro. That's what they should do. You know, forget about us, man. We're doing good. Hey, September 8th, though, Jacksonville, Florida, Game Bread, Bare Knuckle, be there or be square. That's all I'm going to say. The knuckles in the face, you know.
There we go. Ladies and gentlemen, that is Dave Van Auken. Dave, thanks for joining me again, man.
Always, brother. Talk to you soon.